not be. We'll see. Hope everyone's doing well. It'll take me a few minutes to set up the stream, but we're perfectly okay with that. Let's see. Trying a different microphone today. Last time I was streaming, one person said my voice was all crackly, and no one else said the same. But I'm trying a different mic today. We'll see if this is different. Okay, so let's get the live stream reconfigured on YouTube, because for whatever reason it doesn't let me set the text I use. Very annoying, but happens. Let's make sure that my stream is actually streaming. Looks like it. Okay. Hey, Simulation Nexus. I guess I think that's Daniel. Simulation Nexus. I think so anyway. Suffering a little bit of like a cold type symptom tonight, so we'll see how well this works. But let's jump straight in. I'm gonna go ahead and drive my my new Volvo VNL, new to me Volvo VNL 2014, and we'll jump in that. Give it a second to load. Hey Daniel. In fact, any second now. Okay, first things first, put the parking brake on, start the engine, get the lights on. Oh boy, visit service. Well, we figured it's got about 500,000 miles on the odometer, so it's certainly seen better days, but that's kind of the point of today's live stream. Let's adjust the steering wheel as well. I think we can do that. Let's bring it out a little closer to me so I can see the instruments. Good enough. We can even see our turbo boost. Let's adjust my mirrors. So it's a good job I'm not Sandy doing this. It'd be very very difficult for her to see out there with her being so petite. Also, she's probably not listening to this, so I'm okay. My hood mirrors. Let's have a bit of visibility. Yeah, that wiper kind of obscures it, but it's fine. Okay. And another Vessu T680. Yes, nice piece of kit. But the T680 ain't got nothing on this this beast, which actually has not got my personal number plate showing just yet. But okay. So let's take a look at what the damage is. Damage is showing as 0%, but excessive vehicle wear. We'll go ahead and let's take a look at that. There's a garage just behind me as I sit here. Engine-wise, we're using a Volvo D12. We're using the high output version, so 465 horsepower and 1650 foot-pounds of torque. And we're using a 13 speed today with a 308 final drive. So that's kind of tall for this generation engine. But the beauty of that is 65 miles an hour will be about 1200 revs, I believe. And so 55 you will not be using top gear. It's an ultra shift, I believe. So it's automated. And that's because I'm feeling lazy tonight. Good night, David. Okay, yeah, good night, Daniel, even. Let's jump into here. Let's take a look at... Got a bit of lag showing through. That might be... it's broadcasting to YouTube, but let's take a look. How bad is the condition of this truck? Right, service. So we have got plenty of body and chassis wear, but otherwise that's not so bad. I could replace the bodywork, could replace the wheels. I kind of want to leave it where it is, I think. I don't need to do much. Wow. Where's my permanent wear? I think permanent wear 14%. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Now, I would like to partake in a challenge today. Turns out I've got just one trip left to be able to get the challenge of taking cargo to Denver Airport. So let's go freight market. What am I looking at? All right, so let's try Denver. Spell it correctly. Let's see what we've got. Well, we've got some special cargo I haven't tried yet either. So Denver air cargo, that's what I'm looking for. And that, okay, Dodge City to Denver. I'm going to go ahead and take that job, I think. I'm going to have to fast travel up to Dodge City. That's okay. Well, I could potentially drive it, but we'd be here all night just getting to my my first job, and I don't really want to do that. Let's go ahead and choose that. Got 2 hours and 7 minutes to get there. Go to here, quick travel, Dodge City. So, and Biss Bash Bosh, $1,000 later. And a load screen. $1,000 later and a load screen, and wow, it's making me wait. And we're there. Okay. So where's my cargo? Global Mails. We used to have some roads I've not been on yet. So let's go ahead and put this thing in gear. Take the parking brake off first. That tends to help. Using stock Volvo engine sounds today. I don't think that the stock sounds are too unpleasant. What time is it? Oh, did I just go over the curb? Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, well, I stopped. It's a long wheelbase 6x4. Quite often tend to drive my Volvos as a medium rather than a long. And it's got the tall bodywork and dual stacks, which I don't always see. I don't always go for dual stacks either. So the high output 465, that has different hardware to the other D12s, as I understand. And so what that means is, this is, I wouldn't say it's racy, but it's a 12-litre class engine. It's 465 horsepower. That's plenty of power from a fairly small engine. Go ahead and lift off the power here. I'm expecting to get things like air leaks and maybe some engine malfunctions as well during today's drive, but nothing's damaged, it's just worn. Did I choose the right area?
We are kind of on time.
I did, but where's my where's the green little flag that I have to get my cargo from? I definitely do not see it there, so where the heck's it gone? Oh, that was weird. Alright, well. I contemplated switching this transmission to be a 10 speed, but I figured a 13 speed automated was probably just about doable. Alright, let's see. 40,815 pounds of flour. Oh, it's up here on the ramp. I don't think I've ever picked up from the ramp before, so what could possibly go wrong? What I don't want to do is reduce my ride height before I get on there, as I think that might ground me. I guess I'll go back in the cabin, I think. Let's do this the good old-fashioned way, using mirrors, because what could possibly go wrong, right? Well, quite a bit could go wrong. Okay, line things up. How we're doing ride height wise? Not that one I think. It's not really helping me. Just drop the ride height. Line it up. Just about. Well, it wasn't exactly lined up, but it was lined up enough. Okay, cargo's connected. I also powered down the windows as well because I hadn't done that. Right, let's make like a tree and get out of here. What on earth is that navigation system doing? It wants me to be in the other lane and then somehow, I guess, turn around? I don't know. Okay, it's 6 hours and 43 and I've got 7 hours left in my shift, so I'm gonna... Usually on a trip like this, I'm possibly not gonna make it because just the game can be a little harsh sometimes. But I'm gonna go ahead. I reckon I can do this. I might have to bend a few speed limits, but I reckon I can do this. Here, hold my coffee, which actually is cooling in front of me because life's too short not to have coffee in the evening. Alright, so let's get this thing up to maybe 35. Yeah, I don't have a display showing me my speed other than visit service, which we've already done, and there's nothing wrong with the truck, it's just a little old. And speaking from personal experience, being a little old, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if I turned off my ABS and traction control from the last time I drove in this profile, so we'll find out if it rains. Oh, I went over the curb. Oh well. Wait, not yet. Okay. Now, am I extended over the railway line? I could be, and if I am, there's a train coming, I'm in big trouble. Whoa. Yeah, I kind of am. Yeah. That's not good. Hopefully there's no train coming. Oh, that's fair enough. We want to move again. If there had been a train, that would have been very embarrassing. This gearbox is particularly active. Still, it's shifting where it needs to, so I'm good with that. I haven't explored Kansas as much as the other states, so I've still got plenty of grey showing on the map. Right, set my cruise at 40. And we're on the way, 35 even, so that's 40. That'll be 50, that'll be 55, 60. Whoa! Thank you for that. Get back on the power, get it back up. So I'm going to see if I can do sort of 5 miles an hour over, and just to make up a little bit of time, because we've got 20 minutes spare, but that's not really much. And if you've played American Truck Simulator before, you'll know that 30 minutes can go really, really quickly. Let's pull in front of this guy here. There we go. So that's 10th. I still have another 3 gears to go. Alright, well, the limit's gone up to 65, so I'm going to tap up cruise a couple of times to set my cruise at 70 miles an hour today. If we can get there anytime soon. We're still in 11th gear. Bursting through 50 miles an hour. Maybe bursting's not quite the right terminology here. Automatic headlights are off tonight, as is the emergency brake assist and the collision avoidance stuff. We've got that all turned off too, because this is a slightly older truck with an older engine, and it doesn't have those clever gazintis. It does have main beam though. Manual main beam, I should say. So I think it'll shift up close to 65. That's what I would expect it to do. And we'll find out. Yep, 63 give or take. And we're going to keep going through 65 up to 70. It's taken me all that time to get up to speed, and we've got 22 minutes spare right now to get off the side. So we're really going to make up a little bit of time here, and that's going to be a challenge. Fine. Use the engine brake, get my speed down to closer to 45. It's like I've just got going and I have to slow down. You know what? Let's just cancel the engine brake. Let's let it coast. Oh, never mind. Come on, Jeep. Seriously? Listen, Baldy. You've caused me to change down 27 gears. Thanks for that. Also, I've no problem if someone's bold. It's just the most descriptive word that came to mind. Okay, and then we begin the laborious acceleration back up to a speed that will help. Now, sometimes when the trucks are worn, they produce a bit less power, and your mileage tends to suffer too. And this may be what's happening here, and this... Why are you stopping, sunshine? That's very polite of you. Seems a little strange. Hey, here's that, it's that chuff in a Jeep. Remember me? Remember me? Come on.
Go straight.
Yeah, the pedal on the right. I ran a yellow light. Good exercise in how not to drive in the game if you value keeping hold of your money. You don't want to get too many fines. I've got plenty of money, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't always want to throw it away on fines, let's just say. This thing is short shifting to a little low in the rev range. I could adjust that, but it's got plenty of torque at these sorts of speeds. Let's tap my cruise up for me, get up to 60. Yeah, this gearing is definitely long. Too long, I think. I probably should have gone with a more like a 355 or a 370 as opposed to a 308 final drive. Just going to turn off. Oh, okay. It's like as soon as I get going, I have to stop again. Let's have Garden City. Bit of engine brake, and we have a stop sign, so we will be stopping here because the other vehicle's in the way. And we're going for fuel. I should have plenty of fuel. And where's my fuel gauge? There it is. Yep, got loads. Wow, bit of a shortage of torque in lower gears. Okay, back on the power. Oh, that was interesting. It shifted down. Maybe the game is simulating a bit of transmission wear or body and chassis wear. I'm not sure. Right, it's got the cruise back into resume. We're going to let George, the autopilot or auto throttle, get me back up to the speed I want to be. And is this bus or truck going to let me over? Yep, I guess they will. So it's 3 AM. It's reckoned to get me there at 8:40. It'll be daylight by then. But that's, well, about 6 hours away. I'm still pushing it time-wise, but I'm still optimistic. I'm not going to say I'm confident, but I'm optimistic I can get there in time. A diversion or maybe some rain might ruin that plan. And seemingly this Volvo, it's not spec'd correctly really for this kind of engine. I should have let it use more revs. And that's on me. I mean, once it gets up to the sort of 1300 RPM, it's pulling fine. It's just getting there through the gears. It's up to 12. So it's like 10 minutes to get up to 60. Okay. It's kind of losing its acceleration, but it might be going up a hill. I think it is. Yeah. So used trucks in American Truck Simulator. If you're watching the live stream and if you play American Truck Simulator, let me know if you have used trucks, and if you have, what you think to them. Do you like the mechanic? Do you think it works okay? Would you change it? And I'll give you my insight and my thought. My first thought is I like it because the game is a little easy in my opinion, and if you want to buy a used truck and you want to get it refurbished, it costs a lot of money. So it's a way of balancing out the game somewhat. I also like the fact that some of the older models are, well, I'm way accelerating past 70, 75. I also like the fact that some of the older trucks are only available on the used truck market. So if you really want that International 9900i TAM Eagle, you gotta buy one used. And that's true of real life. What's this? So we'll give you a little bit more space there. That's all. Whoa, that's very jerky, David. I can drive way smoother than that, I promise.
You're exceeding the speed limit.
Stick my cruise on at 70. I'll check the... we made up any time? No. Come on, get in the right-hand lane, David. Come on. Come on. And yes, we've made up a little bit of time. So that's actually good news. The bad news is we're catching up with this rig in front of us. We're catching up pretty quickly as well. And I don't really fancy my chances of overtaking this guy. So we'll start to just moderate our speed a little bit as we approach. Getting off the side. Can we get off the side of the road? It's picking up speed very quickly down a hill. Okay. I'm gonna just cruise along at 60 here and see if we keep overhauling these couple of trucks. I think that we will, and I won't be able to go around them unless we come across a 2-lane or dual carriageway, and I don't see that we have any coming up. But we're coming up to looks like a settlement, I think. So I'm gonna kill my cruise, let the thing coast. No idea what my fuel efficiency is because I can't see it on the dashboard, but the D12's normally pretty good, and it does have torque gearing, so that certainly helps. Bit of engine braking here.
Keep left.
Bit more engine braking as we downshift. I'm going to kill the engine brake, get on the service brakes. If you can hear some annoying noises, that's family in the other room.
Turn left.
What's potentially more annoying is rather than asking small child, hey, can you keep it quiet? They just go shush. Well, that doesn't help. Okay, I think we're good to go. Yeah, it's getting bogged down quite a bit in first gear, and that's a symptom of me using 2 torque gearing here, I think. Really should have gone with a much shorter final drive.
Keep right. And then turn right.
But I guess you live and learn. And 1650 foot-pounds of torque is not a terrible amount. I mean, it's kind of respectable. But I guess it's just not quite enough for this particular transmission. Oh, okay. We'll lift off completely. We've got a train coming. Quick external view. Sneaky cam shot there. We'll get back on the power, actually. The bridge has gone up. The barrier's gone up even, not the bridge. I don't need any fuel or any rest because I got nearly a full tank, and we have got still 21 minutes left, so I am really pushing it time-wise. So I gotta hope for a speedy section of road where I can zip past these 2 trucks. Needs turning off. Well, zip past. Oh, here we go. This looks like it's dual carriageway, and you're turning off too. Okay. Come on, transmission. Figure out what gear. Choose a gear. Any gear. Okay. And yep, turning left up here. Okay, that works for me. So all said and done, it's not a sluggish experience, this particular truck, but I think it's a little damaged, and maybe it's causing it to not perform so strongly low down. But the D12, I want to say it's a pokey little engine. What pokey in this context means it's kind of spirited.
Turn left.
It's using an authentic torque curve. And it's not that dissimilar from the D11s and the D13s. Maybe a little rev happier, but not massively so. Right, I think I set my cruise at 70, and we will find out in 10 minutes of game time, I'm sure. I think it's time for a swig of coffee. Let's just see if it's cool enough. I like my coffee to be cool. Oh, limit's gone up to 75. Okay. You know what that means, don't you? Yep, 80 miles an hour. coffee's drinkable. So it's 5:17 in the morning, and I would say this is pre-dawn light. It's getting a little lighter. Shift up to 13th soon. Any second now. There we go. Still accelerating. Actually, we're losing a bit of speed now. Yeah, lots of Kansas to explore still. There's not so much to see at night, and yeah, it's kind of disappointing in a way. Sometimes if you get to a state and it's dark, but then this light is fantastic. And let me show you what I mean. Let's see if this view shows me. Okay, that view there. Isn't that fabulous? I think it is. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the specification of this truck. So I went with the chrome mirrors, both the hood mirrors and the door mirrors. We've also got a chrome grille on the front there, and a chrome strip on the sun visor. So the idea is that bought this truck used. An owner-operator had it for the best part of 500,000 miles. Probably had some component fail, decided he would not get it done, sold the truck, and you bought it with a completely refurbished engine and transmission, but a bit of wear and tear on the truck. But at 14%, sorry, there's plenty of usable life left. So you're gonna get plenty of use from this, but the visit service thing is kind of annoying, so I'll look at repairing or replacing the bodywork, see if that takes that away. We still haven't got up to 75 yet. We've just changed time zone, it's now 5 AM. Here we go, there's 75. We're going to keep the hammer down now. Let's get up to 80. Oh, look at this. Isn't that pretty? It's also dangerous to do that, of course. My weather preferences are 33% rain today, and if I didn't know better, I would say that is kind of rainy horizon, but it's hard to say for sure. And we're heading into that in the mirror. That's really pretty. I just haven't got time to slow down and appreciate it, really. Let's see, 2 hours 41 left, and I've got 8 minutes leeway. No, not 8. 14. I was going the wrong way. Okay, which of these trucks is going to give way first? Okay, don't get quite so close. As my friend Zach would say, if I'm going to ride his bumper that close, at least pull his hair. And now I've lost a bunch of speed, and this chemical tanker on my left is either going to go around or is blocking the space. I managed to mess that up then, didn't I? Yep, we're going up a hill and we're losing speed. This should not be losing so much speed. Need a shorter gearbox and get some repairs done to it. It looks like the American Lines, the beverage truck, has pulled a bit of distance out there. But maybe we'll be able to go around. I know that this happens in real life. It's like, can one of you just ease off a couple of miles an hour? Let the other one pass, maybe? Is it too much to ask? I guess it might be. Don't really want to use the shoulder, because I wouldn't do that in real life. I might flash my lights a bit. Probably not. And now I'm becoming part of the problem because I'm kind of like maintaining formation with this chemical tanker on my left. We'll go down the hill and I'll pick up speed, but so too will the chemical tanker. So I'm becoming as much as the problem as not, but I don't think I can. I've got the acceleration to fit in that gap. I mean, we'll try. We'll keep the hammer down, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Not that getting really close to the American Lines truck, and I don't. And if you get too close, he might brake check me, and then I've just run into the back of him and done for. 14 minutes leeway. And it's not going to go any quicker than 65 because hill. I might be okay here. Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's a bit of mirror signal maneuver like so, and we'll squeeze past this guy. And just you wait. I'll have to turn off in the next intersection. Oh, maybe not. A little close to him. Give him a bit more room. That looks like rain ahead of me. Yay. He wants me to use the inside lane. I'm not entirely sure why. Well, the red trucks use the lane 1, so we'll use lane 2. Oh, that's why, at way station. Don't stop me. Please don't stop me. Finally up to 75 though. Yes. Thank you. That would surely have ruined my trip. Or getting there on time. See ya, suckers. Yeah, we most definitely had a bit of a disadvantage power-wise. And it's probably to the road, thanks to overly tall gearing. It's just not really what we want to be seeing, but hey, it's okay. Check the time, it's an hour and 9 minutes to my destination, and I have an hour and 29, so I've made up 20 minutes. That's impressive. I wasn't going that quickly. I mean, yes, I'm doing 80, but I'm going to have to slow down now. Construction work. Yep. I'll keep it going at... Oh, no, I won't. I was going to say I'll keep it going at this speed as much as I can and hope I don't get fined for the construction works, but there's a bit of slow traffic ahead of me and that's probably going to ruin it. And I should get a big speeding fine for this, but I'm not. So back on the power. I got away with it that time. I'm a bit unlucky with construction work or road works, and I usually tend to get a speeding fine. I don't think the game doubles it like it does in many states, but maybe it should. Okay. Yeah, we're struggling to maintain 75, but I now have a bit more time in the bank, so I should be able to make this trip just fine. Now that is not allowing for the time it will actually take to get into the airport from the highway. Am I showing it on the map? Yes. So leave the highway, head north for a bit, then head east, and then there's this couple of stop signs which are a bit of a pain because you seem to lose so much time. So I got to negotiate all of that, and I've got to do it in 52 minutes. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to do. Kill the cruise, exit right, bit of engine brake, not too much. We want to keep our speed going up this hill, but we don't want to go too fast because it will just go off. Okay. Kill the engine brake. This way looks clear. Oh, that's way too fast. Thank goodness the light was green, so I wouldn't have stopped in time. Let's use the left lane. The light is still green, so back on the power. And see ya. Oh, I'm way speeding. Yeah, I don't need to be doing 55. Yeah, nobody needs to be going that crazy quick. Now the limit's gone up to 65, but I don't think we've got time to get it to anywhere near that speed. Yeah, here's our exit. So this is the outskirts of the airport. Kill the cruise. Indicate left. Here's that little right then left. A couple of stop signs. Maybe just one stop sign. Oh, no, not even that. There's a traffic light and a stop sign.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yay, and it went to green just as I approached. Well, I was optimistic but not confident I would make it, but it looks like I'm going to make it just fine.
Keep left and then turn left.
Where's this Mustang going to go? Well, he didn't move when he should have, so see ya. Good delivery, mate. Got any bananas in that yellow car? Lol. Yeah, maybe I'm yellow too. Okay. Set my cruise to 45. I will likely not reach it, but we might. A quick time check. 2 minutes to go and 35 minutes. Okay, so that 35 minutes, that 30 minutes should give me time to get to a rest station so I don't get fined. I have a horrible suspicion it will not be enough, but it might be. I mean, ever the optimist, right? But my driver is definitely getting tired.
Keep right and then turn right.
Okay. Whoa. That's not good. That's not the driver. That's me. Driving way too aggressively. Well, thank you. That saved me waiting at the light.
Here we are.
Angle it right. Let's use this. Let's get my windows down. The ticking noise can get annoying, but it's okay. I don't know if I've actually managed to get it in straight enough. Oh, I did. Okay. Turn off the lights. Okay, so how well did we do? So we only covered 363 miles. I say only, it felt like a little bit further to go. And we used 65.6 gallons of Motion Lotion, the finest diesel. So that's about 5.5 miles per gallon, and that is not particularly good. I should have done way better than 5.5 from this particular engine. I was hurrying. That's going to make a difference. I'm not going to go ahead and pick any more cargo here. We're going to go ahead and look for somewhere to rest because my driver's tired, and I'm going to go here. It says it's 21 minutes. Now I'm going to say challenge accepted in here. Hold my beer. But, you know, I kind of want to change the spec of my truck as well. So I might, let's just put the waypoint here, and we'll end up going to that dealership there, I think.
Time to get the job done.
All right, well. Helps if I take the parking brake off. All right. Can I get out up here? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, sight speed limit, just be aware, don't want to go here like too much of a lunatic. Denver Airport doesn't have the security like some of the other airports do, mostly in the newer maps. Turn those off. Keep going here, we're going to turn left at the end. On the brakes. Yep, okay, that's good. Let's go. Oh, that was No, nothing. I was imagining it. I thought I saw a truck there. I was most definitely imagining it. And I thought it was 45 here, but maybe it is coming towards us. But hey, we're gonna break the speed limit.
Caution. We're exceeding the speed limit.
Yep, I know.
Get ready to turn right.
Been testing the International LT with the S13. And I started working on this drivetrain mod for the International LT a few days before SCS announced that they were releasing the upgrade to the truck, and he totally went through a red light. Huh, must be a gangster. Anyway, the S13, it's a Scania engine. Hey, love to get that green light with the T14 automated transmission. And it's a 14 speed. It's described as having 2 crawler gears. So right now, the mod I'm designing, the mod I'm designing does show that the first 2 gears as being crawler. I got real close to him. But I don't think that, or her I should say even, I don't think that the real deal shows the crawlers, so I may just go back and tweak that. But the T16 appears to be available in two different options. One is a final drive of 2.64. That's pretty tall. You can do 55 in 12th or 14th gear, depending on your perspective, but only just. And the other option is a 215 final drive. So 2.15 final drive, and you can do 60 at 900 revs, or 70 at I think it's 65 you can do 70 at about 1,000 revs. Yeah, that's pretty tall. But the S13 engine, certainly the 1850 torque version, you know, it's kind of capable like that. It's never going to win a race, but you don't buy a truck like that to win a race. You buy it because you get good mileage. And yeah, I get good mileage from that combination.
Keep left, then continue.
18 minutes to get to where I'm going. Let's burn through here at the speed of heat. Very fast. And I will not run this red light. Oh, that answers my question about ABS. It's not turned on. Okay. Just about ready to finish my coffee, I think. My voice is getting tired. But I'm going to stick to this about an hour for this live stream. So 15 minutes left, give or take. 15, 17 minutes left. Well, you just told me the limit was 45 and I wasn't paying attention, it went to 35, so I'm sorry. And that's back up to 45. Make up your mind, God. And a stoplight. Or a traffic light. I kind of want to whip round this red car. Is that a Chevy Volt? Is it a Chevy Volt? I think so. Either way, we went round it and we didn't get busted for it. It's an international dealer. Okay. That's okay. He needs some new tires now. Alright. Let's go ahead and I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll actually park up first and we'll deal with that in the morning, I think. Well, I mean, it seems to think that that is good enough, so Let's go ahead and shut it down. Okay, time to sleep. Oh yes, it's raining. I like it when it rains. I don't know why I turned everything on, because pretty much I'm gonna need to. Oh yeah, I've got no air. Oh great. And therein is the issue with driving a damaged truck. You lose your air pressure overnight. I guess I'll run the engine at maybe 1,000. Help build the air pressure up a little bit. A fast idle, I suppose. Is that going to help? Yep, it is. Okay, I'm happy with that. And just let it do its thing now. Oh, that's interesting. I've got these little sparkle effects in the rain. That, I think, is a mod causing a compatibility issue. And I've removed quite a few mods from my profile. I'll go ahead and show you that, I think. Let's get the truck service first and change a few bits about the specification. Mostly the engine, cause not the engine, the gearbox. Okay. Right, so truck configurator. I think I'm happy with the D12 being what it is, and I'm not going to mess around with the spec too much here, so I'm quite happy with that too. So let's go back to here, and it's probably too old in my mind. This truck is too old for that I-shift, but it would almost certainly work very well with this transmission. Yeah, but I think it's too old. Let's see, what gearboxes do I have if I take those out? Red Thunder engine pack is my own private mod. It's mostly my testing mod, you might say. So it's some Eaton Endurance, some Ultra Shift 13 speed and some 18 speed, and the Super iTorque iShift box, which we don't want to be using. That is it's a little too tall. Okay, so nothing really interesting there. I don't really want to use a 12 speed, so let's look and see what. Well, I guess we'll look at the stock ones too. What have we got? You know, let's just hide the real Eaton Fuller. I mean, do I want to decide that I would install an iShift into an older truck? I mean, I probably would, because it would make sense in so many ways. But again, at the same time, no, I want this to be yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and look at the 10 speeds. 10 or 11 speeds, maybe the 8.3. So let's scroll up here. What have we got? Can't really use an Eaton integrator, but we can use one of these. The FRO 18210 and the 16210 can cope with 1650 foot-pounds of torque, and the 18 can be 1850. So I'm going to just go with an FRO 162. So I guess let's do this. FRO 162. I think something like a 355 might work out good. Let's feed that into my calculator here and see what we're going to get. So at 65 we're doing 1400 revs, 1423 estimated, and at 55 we're doing about 1200. I think, yeah, 1204. That's probably what we really want to be doing. If we manage to get the speed up to 80 miles an hour, which we were aiming for, then we're looking at 1750 revs, and I think that gives me plenty of headroom for, you know, the odd occasional foray up to the 80 mile an hour speed limit where permissible. So we'll go ahead and just go with that. Works for me. And then the service, well, let us just suppose that we repair or replace all of these items. Let's get this thing back into as good condition as we can. So it's just 14%. What does it recommend? It recommends nothing. Yeah, but I actually want to fix these things. All right, let's go and replace them. Has cost me a lot of money, so now the truck's got to make me some money to make it worthwhile. But before we go any further, let's jump out here and let's show you some of the mods that I'm using in the game. Like so. Okay, what have we got here? Wow, it's a bit laggy. Okay. Red Thunder Physics, private physics mod makes the thing slippery. Very expensive diesel. That's my private engine pack. That's my production engine pack and the transmissions. Some interior. We do have a VNL mod that can change the dashboard here. So I don't know which one of these still works. Do either of them still work? 1.1. Doesn't give me a date. I'll go ahead and try this one on the left. It might crash my game. That'll be kind of embarrassing, but we'll cope with it if it does. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've got dashboard mod. The real Eat and Follow, there are 3 there. There's the mod trucks one. There's the main one, and there's the cast add-on. That's where you can add your own custom mod trucks. Some Macau Superliner stuff. Kenworth 100. I'm going to remove that. I'm also going to remove the police traffic pack because one of these is causing an issue with the rain. These don't affect any of the graphics whatsoever. Let's go ahead and remove that. So I've not got that much installed. Huh. Got plenty showing here. But alright, let's jump back in the game. This time my license plate will be back to showing numpty, so we know that well, it's a good thing. Yep, we know. A mod that we removed. We shouldn't need any of those. Let's hope for the best. Oh, okay. Updates that. I guess we've got to wait for that then. Dum dum dum. Okay. Game save detected. Well, I'm going to put me back in Denver, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. It's definitely showing numpty. Jump back in the game. Yeah, wait for it. It was not this sluggish before the last update. Let's go ahead and start the engine. Okay, well that's actually good. And hey, what do you know? It's changed the dashboard. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's actually quite nice. All right. And looks like I've got cruise control showing on there as well. So let's go ahead and put the lights on, put the wipers on. Let's go take it for a test. Don't think I've got time to do another run. Well, maybe I do. Got someone coming from the left. Let's just nail it out of here. Whoa. Okay, that was a little bit wheel spinny. A little bit skitterish. We'll do some crazy ass driving here. We'll see if we can lock up and skid. Yep, that's a yes. Gear changes settle down now. Sometimes when you change a transmission, the first couple of times you use it, it's a little unsure of what it's supposed to be changing to. Let's go ahead and jump to the map. What's up here? Oh, back to the airport. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Is there anything around here I can visit? Well, I know. Let's see if we have anything showing at Denver, like a short trip. That'll do. Colorado Springs, 34,618 £18. Is this beverages? Used packaging, okay. It's an urgent delivery, so that's any excuse I need. And we're going to turn left up here. So, seeing as it's urgent, we're going to drive like we, I would say drive for FedEx, but that's a bit harsh. Like we stole it. If you do work for FedEx, no one I know, cough cough, then I'm sure you don't drive like this because you're being monitored all the time. Oh yes, see my cruisers on the dash. That's handy. One of those things that I didn't think I ever need in a car or a truck, but it turns out it's useful. A little buzzy at 65. Let's try 70. Let's try 80.
How many times do I have to tell you to slow down?
Always one more time, Doug. So we're looking at 1750 revs at 80, and that's pretty much what we've got. Not a million miles off anyway.
Exit right.
Oh, this might be a little painful. Yep, it's painful. Ah. And that is why I have my physics mod. Oh, wow. I didn't do that. The physics mod makes the truck very slippery. Or makes the traction, gives you traction difficulties. Unlike it's wheel spinning. Or is it? Oh no, I'm in neutral. Good grief.
Get ready to turn left.
Numpty by license plate, numpty by nature.
Then continue straight.
It's not quite good enough power to break traction in the gears. Maybe I should have given it more power. It's not too late. I could go back and give it the 2000 horsepower engine, but I don't really want to be doing that just yet.
Keep
Okay.
right. Then turn right.
I don't remember this yard. You'd think I would. Seems a little distinctive, right next to a railway line and all. Plenty of chance to get hit by a train. There's one ugly car. Okay. Right. We're at the destination. We'll pick this up. This will be the last job for the stream, I think. Just a couple of trips tonight, but a couple of trips is all we need to do. And cargo's just round on the left. Again, driving like we stole it. No, not quite actually. Let's not be too imprudent. Used packaging is not particularly fragile, so we really can toss this thing around. And they probably would appreciate that, because if it's going to be recycled, it's going to be mulched anyway, right? Maybe. I may have messed this up, but we'll... yeah, I did. Usually the D12 465 is a spunky little engine, but it seems a bit overwhelmed in this size cabin. Got the cargo. Right, let's go. Shut my window. It's raining and it's probably cold. And we want to make some tracks. We want to see if we can get there. How long has it given us? 3.5 hours, and we only need 1 hour and 3/4. So we will stop, like so, and then we'll be straight on the move. And I may break a few speed limits, a few more speed limits on this trip, but hey, that's okay. Don't see a stop sign. This is a give way, but I better give way to this international. Takes a second to change gear with this gearbox. Okay, so back the way we came. We're gonna go ahead and turn left here. I've really got no choice but to wait at this light because there's a lot of traffic, but that's okay. USBB, US Beverages and Bottling. Bottling means to be frightened of something and run away, right? So drink and run away. Maybe. trucks entering roadway. Well, maybe.
Go straight.
So you can possibly tell from watching this, but the trucks, it behaves as though the road surface is a little slippery, and I would like to take apart the physics changes that SCS made for the Christmas Wonderland, because I love how those trucks slide around on the snow and on the ice. If I could moderate that a little bit for rain, I most definitely would. But meanwhile,
Exit left.
we want to break this. Hey, thank you, light. Thank you. Right, let's get back up to speed. Set it at 70. Because right now it's struggling up this hill. Okay. Oh, we even stay in this lane. What do you know? Okay, that works for me. So we've got to stay in the left lane. Yeah, well, it's signposted for Colorado Springs, so duh. The limit showing is 55, so I'll just do a limit +5 right now. In fact, no, I'm going to kill the power. This looks a little treacherous. Let's get on the engine brake here. Let's force the downshift. It won't let me do it. Nope. Okay. Let's get off the power. Get off the engine brake even. Get back on the power. Try and control the little slide as we climb up the hill. Sometimes it'll downshift to give it power and start to skid, but we didn't do it then, so hey, that works for me. That's good. Passed by something on the right, but that's okay. I don't think this is my exit, so we'll shift left. Okay, so. And I don't know what this car is ahead of me, but it looks like it was kind of squished with an ugly branch. I kind of want to say it's a Volkswagen, but that's because I think that Volkswagens, I don't really rate them, and it might not be. No, it looks like a Passat that's been stretched and squished, so I don't think it's a Passat. It almost looks like a modern station wagon. I don't know what that is. Well, objects in mirror are losing.
Slow down.
Yep, we're not going to slow down, Doug. We're going to keep the hammer down. Okay. Limit goes up to 60. Cruise goes up to 65. The rain may be easing off a little. Speed limit goes up to 65. Cruise goes up to 70. It's going to keep running 5 miles an hour ahead of the cruise control here. Quick time check, 51 minutes to get there, and we have 2.5 hours, so I really could ease off, but I'm going to keep the hammer down. I want to get there. Oh, yes. Speed limit goes up to 75. I don't think we'll hit 80 in the distance we've got, but hey, we're going to try. Because clearly, if it's raining, you want to drive faster, because there's less friction between you and the road. So therefore, the faster you go, the relatively more fuel you save. Never mind that at 80 miles an hour, the aerodynamics is probably 80% of your power cost, and everything else, friction between the tire and the road is maybe a few percent. Completely based on very rough extrapolation, and my game crashed, or did it? Oh, what happened there? Well, I didn't do anything, but it decided to kick me out.
Listen to me.
Did I hit anything? Did I crash? I did. Well, that's just wonderful. Still, I didn't flip it on its side, so it could have been a lot worse.
Keep left.
Oh. Hello. The last thing I wanted was a diversion. I don't really want to. I mean, I could fit down there, but I'm not going to.
Green
Let's turn to the right and pull a U-turn somewhere. Can I go one here? And there's no sign that says don't cross the street, so I think we'll be okay. If you work for law enforcement or a traffic attorney, traffic offense attorney, and you think what I've done is legal, let me know. If it's illegal, don't bother, because I think it's illegal, so hey. Alright, get cruise back on at 70, because doing 70 and 65 is most definitely illegal. And right about now, the string of offences I've just sort of bowled through might mean an execution squad. I don't think so. I don't think they shoot you for too many traffic offences. I think you just go to prison or jail. Difference between prison and jail, I'm not sure if there is a difference. In fact, there probably is. Is jail when you're at the sheriff's building at the police station, and is prison like a prison? Or is it the other way around? No, it wouldn't be the other way around. It might just be a British-American translation thing. Who's to say? Well, I didn't really get much of a chance to show off the Red Thunder Physics mod, but if you were watching the stream and you saw me the skid on there, I think it was an overpass, that likely would not have happened on the standard physics.
Go straight. How many times do I have to tell you to slow down?
Always one more time, Doug. Always one more time. We're in Colorado Springs. That's good. Let's look at the west. Does the dashboard show me? Current economy, instantaneous temperatures. Yeah, that's fine. Current speed. Yeah, whatever. ETA in 5 minutes. Now that's a nice display. I quite like that. I mean, it helps. I don't think we're 3 minutes away, but it certainly helps.
Turn left.
Oh, we might lock the wheels here. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we did a little bit. Choose a gear. Choose a gear. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this engine is a little peaky, actually. Yeah, maybe the lesser powered models have got a broader torque curve. I know. I should know this off the top of my head, and I do customize the shift points and torque curves for every engine individually. They at least get tested. Occasionally they're the same as a different model in the range. But generally speaking, the high powered, the higher tune, the higher stressed versions, they end up, you need to rev them more. Depending on the engine, of course. But power is generally produced at higher revs. So you gotta rev them that much more, and it changes how they feel. Right, well, I think my efficiency on this trip will have been pretty terrible, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, I did the terrible thing where you use the parking brake while still moving. You really should never ever do that. Right, 90 miles and 18.1 gallons. Yeah, 5 miles per gallon is probably what I would have expected from this trip. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up tonight's live stream. Short and sweet, like someone very precious to me. Oh, hi Sandy.
Hi.
Hope that you enjoyed today's live stream, and if you have, you know what to do. Go ahead and click like. And if you didn't like it, well, go ahead and click dislike. That's absolutely fine. Just let me know where I went wrong. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.